Hi everyone, I'm Donna Stellhorn, your practical astrologer, and today we are talking about the new moon. It's on February 27th. It's at 9 degrees of Pisces, making a square to Jupiter, and Mars is direct in Cancer. What does that mean for you? That's what we're going to talk about. Okay, Libra, having Jupiter in this harmonious sign really shows that you have courageously pushed forward, that you are learning and growing and getting help from the universe. And so this is a really good time to be exploring the world and exploring the different opportunities that are out there for you. But having 5 planets in an inharmonious sign like Pisces is causing you some difficulty because you may be pushing out there into the world and not receiving the results that you've been expecting, or things are not coming quickly enough, or you're wondering if you're on the right track at all. The 5 planets in Pisces remind you that you can connect with your future self or the people that you want to talk to through other means. And that means that before you pick up your phone to call someone or to text them, visualize that connection between the two of you and what you want to have as a result of that. If you're sending out your resume, before you push that button to send, visualize that your resume is in the hands of the hiring manager and that they are then reaching out and offering you a job. So look at the different things that you can do spiritually, especially with sending messages to get what you want. Now, all of these planets in Pisces also indicate that changing your routine can help enormously. And this is where you allow yourself to be guided by the universe, where instead of going to your usual coffee shop, you go somewhere else and you run into the hiring manager or the person you wanted to get on a date with, or that's where, when you leave the well-trod path that you've been on, when you go and do something different, that's when the universe can show you the different opportunities and bring you some luck. And if you would like to know what's ahead for you in 2025, I do readings. There's a link in the description. Now, when it comes to love relationships, specifically new love, Venus is making a semi-square with Uranus. That energy indicates that you could meet someone for a love relationship, but the timing feels off. In other words, it's like you meet them, but you only have seconds to talk. And so you'll have to get that contact information. Or that you meet someone for a love relationship, but you're not quite out of your relationship yet. So they can feel like the timing is, kind of grating on you a little bit. And that you can shift that energy by doing things that are outside your comfort zone to go and meet someone. So going to social events where you don't know anyone, or different types of events that are just things that you wouldn't normally do, that'll use up some of that energy. Now, when it comes to existing love relationships, Venus is making a square to Mars. So this is a great time for the two of you to come together as a united front to deal with some sort of issues that you have as a couple. And that could be, finding a new house to live in or dealing with some issue with the kids. But if you do not come together united to work on something, then that energy could be the two of you squabbling with each other. So you want to focus that energy as the two of you are united and focus it outward so that you're not using this energy on each other. Now, when it comes to your money, you pull money from Pluto, which is in your area of risk-taking and creativity, as well as that Mars, which is now moving forward. It's in your area of career, so this is really a time to push. So there are so many opportunities that are around you, but they are a bit out of your comfort zone. So that's where all of this risk-taking comes in. It's not about rolling the dice or, putting the house on the line. This is about taking small risks of speaking to someone, of volunteering to do a project, to taking the lead. So you have some really good energy here where you're going to feel more courageous about it. You're going to feel like you can't wait to do it. And when you do, that's when money opportunities start to roll in. Now, when it comes to money from business or from investments, Venus is not making an aspect with Pluto, but it is making that square to Mars. So therefore, we see more money for you over this next 2 weeks. that can come from lots of different sources, but you need to be the warrior about this. You need to go after the money. You need to think like the cat hunting the bird. So this is a very active energy. The money is there, but it needs you to go after it. And then when it comes to money derived from career, so that's a paycheck, the sun is making a semi-sextile to Pluto. That minor aspect with all of these Pisces planets indicate that if you ask for a raise at this time, you are going to end up with more work rather than the money. So be a little bit careful. You'll have to, like, if you're already in negotiations, they're probably going to ask you to do extra things to deserve the raise. So this is a time where you know, like, if you're not going to really need to push at this time, then just wait. This aspect will line up better in the future. But in the meantime, if you're already in negotiations, really focus on negotiating for what you want, because otherwise you're just going to end up with more work. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. And by the way, I have a newsletter that comes out every week. It has astrological happenings. So if you want to stay ahead of things, subscribe to that. You can do that on the website. Also, if you are interested in my new month wishes class, that is moving to Zoom. The registration link is on the website, and I will see you in the next video.